Hi, this is Francis Metz. I'm a writer, and Tamanawas is a project that I've been working on for a number of months. And I'm going to not go into the backstory, but it is very inspiring, and I'll leave a link below so that you can find out what motivated me to make this game. On my site with stories, I will be including games because it's a good way for people to understand the subject matter in a more hands-on approach. And all of the elements of this game really are based off of the story that I will share in the link below. For now, I just would like to go over the different elements of how to play Tamanawas. And Tamanawas in Chinookwawaa means spirit. The red cards here with the people, they're the Tillicum cards, as referred to in the directions. Tillamook in Chinookwawaa just means people. Then we have the artifact cards, and then we have landmark cards, which all feature different places in Oregon that have cultural significance. So to begin the game, on the online version here, if someone is sitting in the seat and it shows disconnected, you can go ahead and play. All you need to do is click the little ellipsis here, stand that player up from their seat, and then click sit here again. Next thing that you do is just click new game, and that sets up the beginning of the game. During the beginning of the game, and I'm playing as a single player now, but the multiplayer rules are virtually the same and work out the same. So you're given 5 cards in your hand, and then 4 cards come out in what is known as the legends. The objective of the game is to to satisfy these legends and move them down to your scoreboard, where they'll be stacked like this, so that during the course of your game, you'll be able to keep track of your score, which the current score here would be 7. And the object of the game is to have a score of 15 or more to win the game. And I'll be talking to you about how to do that, how to satisfy those legends. But first, let's talk about the path. The path is the most important part of the game. And if you notice on the cards, at the top of the card you have a 1 through 3, and then you have an archer for the 4th. Those are actually difficulty levels. New players might want to play to 3. Younger players might want to play it just to 2. But the game is designed to play at the archer level. And we're going to do that now with the idea of putting some cards now out to the path just to show you. We have a yellow, red, blue, red. I don't have any reds. That's probably going to make it a little bit difficult to put any of these out, because I have 2 blues and 2 yellows, but no reds. In fact, what I'm going to do is put this in the discard. And that during your turn, you can take one of 3 actions. You can put something into a discard, 1 or more cards into this card. You can put 1 or more cards into the path, or you can pass and decide to do nothing. I'm going to go ahead and discard that card too. Okay, so this is a nice spread, and I'm going to keep it. There's nothing more that I want to do during my turn. In a multiplayer setting, this is done over, it goes around clockwise around the table, and everybody takes their turn, placing cards into the path, discarding, or just passing. Once everyone has passed, the round is done. And in this case, in a single player, there's nothing more for me to do, so I'm just going to click end round. When a round ends, my hand fills back up to 5, and a card comes out here to the path. So we have yellow. We start with a yellow and end with a yellow. And red, but I don't have a red. I still don't have any reds. And I have a lot. Do we have any yellows with 2 reds? We have a yellow with 2 blues. We have the same thing. Let's go ahead and put that back, and we'll end the round again. Okay, and in this instance, what has come out here is a landmark card. Anytime a landmark card comes into the path, and it can happen, during a turn, anyone's turn, everything in the path is immediately gathered up and placed in the landmark area. Now we are in position to satisfy this legend. In order to satisfy this legend, we have to have 2 points. And I'll explain how we gain those points. But first, in order to do that, we have to move cards into our vision. The only way we move cards into our vision is by having a matching sequence here in the path, which we still can't do at the moment because we don't have any red cards. And we're just going to end round, and we finally have a red card. And we start with the yellow. I could immediately roll this out. Let's do that. Wow, this Tamanawas has 3. I could actually do that. I'll do that. And this will become important. I'm going to actually end up putting all my cards out here for this one. So I've just put red, yellow, blue, yellow, and now I have a matching. Didn't mean to put them in there. Now I have a matching sequence that matches this exactly. So we've pulled that out to our vision. There's nothing more that we can do this round, so do another round here. All right, now we have some. Got a red, blue, blue. We have a yellow, yellow, blue, red, blue. We don't have that anywhere in the path. And red, yellow, blue, red. Now, if these were flipped around, I could pull that one out. Yellow, blue. Let's pull these landmarks out. And this is a nice spread of cards. I'm going to leave these be and end the round again. Okay. So we have, do we have a yellow, yellow, blue, red? Hey, we have a yellow, let's pull him out so we can look at it. Yellow, blue, red, blue. Yellow, blue, red, blue. So now we have a matching, and we're pulling this person out. Now, when this happens, I could group these cards together. What happens during the process of grouping cards together, which I'm going to go ahead and group these two together, I'm able to perform the action. There's a special action on all Telecom cards, and once they're grouped with the Tamanawas card in their vision, they get to perform that special action. Once you group cards, you can't ungroup them, but that is the that's what we have here. So that's great. So now I could perform a special action and possibly even pull more cards into my vision. But I can't do that at the moment. I don't have anything else to act on. I do have this one card. I might save this just to close out the path. So let's go ahead and end the round. Oh wow, I got plenty of landmarks now. But we didn't get a landmark here, so we're still in play. How's this doing? No, I don't have anything for that. Yellow, blue, red, blue. Hey, look at that. We have yellow, blue, red, blue. So I'll be moving on another Tamanawas card. And let's say that I want to go ahead. Let's say that I want this one, and I actually do want it, and I'll tell you why. Artifact cards in your vision are important because when you group an artifact card with a Tilikum card, you're able to satisfy a Tamanawas. You're able to satisfy this the vision, or the legend. So we're going to make this card happen by using the Weaver's special ability to weave cards. So what this says is that we can swap any two cards on the path with each other, and we're going to do that so that we can grab this card. So we need a yellow, red, blue, red. Yellow, red, blue, red. I might not be able to do that here. Yellow, red, blue, red. Nope. Maybe you see a way I could do this. This is a blue, red, blue. If I swap these, actually, yeah, I have it right here. I can swap these two cards around with each other. And how you swap them, you can swap, they don't have to be next to each other. As long as one card goes into the position of the first card and that card comes into the exact position that you're swapping. So that's what you're doing by weaving. And actually, by swapping just these two that are next to each other, we have yellow, red, blue, red. And now this is entered into my vision. And what I'm also going to do is close out this cards with the path. And when this happens, all cards are immediately pulled into the path underneath here. And now we can satisfy the legend. Because I have an artifact card. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and now that means that I'm going to lose him and it's Tamanawas. Well, maybe we don't want to do, yeah, we're done 21 cards. Maybe we don't want to do that yet. Let's just keep it for a minute for another couple of rounds, and then I'll show you how this works. I'm going to go ahead and discard all these. And go ahead and end the round. Okay, we got a yellow, blue, red, red. Oh, wow. So he can come out right away. Now, what I could do here is satisfy this with him by placing him here. I could also put this here, and I could have satisfied the legend with him, but we're going to keep him at the moment. He has Tamanawas, and we can reuse this action to keep pulling people into the vision. Once you have Tamanawas, or more than one Tilikum card that has Tamanawas, things become much easier. So we have, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to group them together and drop him here. The 2 and 1 perfectly satisfy these two. And what happens there is that that one comes all the way down to the score, and then we move all of this over to the discard. And now all of these cards are back into play. We'll see them again. And that's important because once cards start getting trapped under landmarks that you can't satisfy the legend with, you'll start running out of cards and the game could end. I guess I could go on to the game ending parameters now. How the game ends is that if all 4 of these landmarks are full and a 5th landmark enters the path, either by someone placing it into the path to the end of the game or during the end of the round when a card comes off the deck onto the path, that could be a landmark. And if there's 4 there and a 5th one comes out, the game ends. Also, the game ends if both packs, both the discard and the deck are empty. There's no more cards to draw from. As soon as those 2 spots are empty, the game ends. And so that, just as it might be easier, as you can imagine, to fulfill place cards in your vision with more players, doesn't necessarily mean it's an easier game. Things start, as paths grow, more cards could get trapped under a landmark, which puts it kind of a strain on the fact that you only have so many resources, and in order to have the high score, you have to keep the resources flowing. So we have a blue, red, yellow, yellow. I don't even have 2 yellows here, so we're going to leave this here. I have, I don't even really have anything that I want to weave. So we're going to end around there. Wow, we got 3 reds. But what we could do, but we need to end with 2 yellows. Okay. Blue, red, yellow, yellow. I could pull another Tamanawas out here, and I'll show you how I do that. First of all, I guess what I'm going to do is throw out two yellows. And I'm just putting this temporarily so you can see. Now I have the yellow, yellow, red, but I have this red here. So I can take out this red, put it where I was going to do the blue, and then this comes back. So those 2 have swapped places with his special action. Again, I can only perform 1 of these special actions per round. Every player that's playing the game gets to perform 1 special action during each round. Even if they have multiple Telecom cards, they can still only do 1 special action per round. And now I have enough to satisfy, and I've moved, I have a Tamanawas card up. So this is how you play Tamanawas. And I think I've went over most of all the elements that are important to play. I hope you have fun. There's links to play this game online. There will also be the backstory on this game, and soon, once I work out the puzzle of publishing and fulfillment, the card game will also be available for sale. So, and you can join the mailing list to find out when it's available by clicking on the link below too. So have a great day.